Hello and welcome back to Gumadi's Coins and Banknotes, and today we are looking at German 2 mark coins. So if you're here just for the values, basically these ones you're probably paying pretty much face value if they're circulated. So that's 2 Deutsche marks, €1, 2 Australian dollars, whatever. These ones probably about $5 to $10 in high grade, and these ones about $20 to $30 in this condition. So this is the first 2 Deutsche Mark that they issued. It's a single year issue of 1951, and it has wheat, looks like oak, and grapes as the actual plants on the obverse. So this is the front of the coin. We have Bundesrepublik Deutschland, just means Federal Republic of Germany. We have the mint mark, so this one is J, so that is Hamburg, and we have the German eagle. So the interesting thing about German eagles is that there is no one standard design they actually use. So here we have 3 different 2 Deutsche Mark coins, and as you can see, the design of the eagle is different. And if you look at the commemorative 5 and 10 Deutsche Mark coins, it's the same every year. They try to issue a different eagle on the actual coin. Okay, so all these coins are 7 grams of 75% copper, 25% nickel. This one's slightly smaller, 25.75 millimeters. And these ones here, which were first issued in 1957, 26.75. So there's a 1 millimeter difference. And I would say is that they didn't issue these coins after 1951 because they look pretty much like the 1 Deutsche Mark, and a lot of people were probably getting them confused. I don't have a 1 Deutsche Mark on the table. So they would have increased the size of the coin and also changed the design a bit. So they put the eagle on this side, so this is now the front of the coin, the denomination, the country's name, and they put a portrait of a person on the back. Here's Max Planck, a physicist, in which the Planck's constant is named after. That's a unit of measurement. Okay, so for the 1951, all the mintages are actually roughly about 20 million. So this Hamburg mintage has a mintage of 20 million, 100,000. The only ones that are actually hard to get are the proof coins. Like the J, you only got 180 proof. The G mint mark, you got 33. And also a curious thing is that the 1951 G, apparently a lot of them were struck without authorization. So while they have a mintage of about 13 million, we're not too sure how many extra coins were minted. Okay, in 1957, they changed the design and they issued this coin. Most of these coins, I'm talking about all these, most years are actually quite low mintage. Usually, like this coin, the initial year, 1957, is quite a high mintage. Then 1958, also a high mintage. That's to make up for the other coins they need to take out of circulation. Then starting from 1958, 1959 should I say, they start to decrease in mintage quality. So this one's a 1960F and it has a mintage of 3.692 million. So it's quite low. And the price is probably about $5 to $10 in this condition. So do we have any information on the designers? Yeah, this is Carl Roth who designed this coin. All the information you can find about it is on Numista. Okay, so the coins after this, they changed the design. Okay, so these coins were first minted in 1969. Actually, the only one that was minted in 1969 was not that coin. So I need to turn it over. Not that guy, not that guy, No, this guy. So this is Konrad Adenauer, German politician. So this is the first year of issues, 1969. This one is dated 1974F. If we look at the 1974F, we have a mintage figure that is about 5.8 million. So not a scarce coin, that one is. Although I would say a majority of these will probably return to the Bundesbank in 2002 when they were exchanged for the euro, which Germany currently uses. And on the side, we have the motto that they use in Germany, and that says Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit, unity and justice and freedom. So similar mottos used in other countries, like France. You got liberty, égalité, fraternity, and even a lot of African countries adopted motto systems like that. Okay, so then we have the other coins that were issued. So the next one that was issued was Theodor Heuss. Then we have this guy, which is Kurt Schumacher. Don't get him confused with other Kurt Schumachers which are out there, especially the anti-Nazi activist who was executed in 1942. Okay. Ooh, and then this guy, Theodor Heuss, Kurt Schumacher. Then we have Ludwig Erhard. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. And then we have Franz Joseph Strauss. And the only coin that I have is Willy Brandt. So the dates of issue of these coins, they vary. The Konrad Adenauer was issued from 1969 to 1987. Then in 1970, they issued the Theodor Heuss till 1987. Then in 1979, they started issuing the Kurt Schumacher up until 1993. And then there was a hiatus in which they, of 9 years. So in 1988, they issued the Ludwig Erhard coin to 2001. This guy, Franz Strauss, first issued in 1990, last issued in 2001. And the Willy Brandt was issued in 94 to 2001. So there shouldn't be too many Willy Brandt because Germany stopped issuing these two Deutsche Mark coins in 1995 actually. And the other smaller denominations in 1996 because by that time they knew that they were going to introduce the euro. This one was demonetized in 1957. And these ones you can still exchange these at the Bundesbank if you wanted to. All the Deutsche Mark currency exchange at the Bundesbank. The East German currency, so here's the 2 mark from East Germany. You can't exchange those anymore. In the 90s, you probably could have exchanged them for Deutsche Marks, but the exchange rate was actually quite varied depending on who was exchanging it and how much. So it's quite complicated. Okay, so let's have a look at the Mittelschläge summaries. So here we have Theodor Heuss. You're wondering what this date system is. 1949, the foundation of the Bundesrepublik of Germany. And this is should be the first year of issue of that coin, which is 1969. But no, this coin was first issued in 1970, so it's probably just coming around to 20 years of the actual country. 1987, So this is 1987, last year of issue of this coin. G mint mark, yeah, 2.94 million. So not too, it's probably in EF condition. Yeah, it's probably about $4 or $5 or that. Then we have the Kurt Schumacher. And obviously I've got one coin. This has been covered probably in, I would say, zinc. Yeah, it looks like a zinc coating which you can do electrolysis. But we're not going to go into that. So we have a 1986 and 87. And the last year of issue of this coin is 1993. But 1993 seems to be quite a low mintage. Oh, another thing I didn't say, Berlin Mint started minting these coins in 1990 with the unification of Germany. So 1986 is the Munich Mint mark, has 2.6 million. And this one, 1987, G Mint mark, I think it's Karlsruhe, had a mintage of 2.9 million. So not too hard to get. But I would say out of, like 2-3 million coins, you probably only got a few 100,000 that currently exist. Most high denomination coins usually get returned to the bank. Okay, so the Ludwig Erhard, hope that's how you pronounce the name. So 1948, first year of issues 1988. So it's like 40 years of the Federal Republic of Germany. And this one is a 1988J. And there's a mintage of 6 million. So this one's, yeah, I would say quite a few 100,000 of these survive. All these are in higher grade coins. But people seem to not be wanting to collect them. But they're probably more popular in Germany. They're definitely not that popular in Australia. Okay, Franz Joseph Strauss. So we've got 1949, 1989. And weight, how come we got 1948, 1988? That could be the date of the introduction of the Deutsche mark. Okay, so 1990F. So this is the latest year I've got for one of these coins, and also the first year of mintage of this one. And we have a mintage of 21.2 million. So that's quite a high mintage coin. And I'd say it's probably at least 1 or 2 million in existence. So when I looked at the Portuguese escudo, the 200 escudo, which was the highest value coin, had a value equivalent to that. I think it's something like 80% of those had been returned to the actual mint via banks. So, yeah, 1990, they issued a lot of these coins. The high mintage is high because they had to replace the East German Deutsche mark, or mark der DDR, in circulation. So they needed an extra coin for about 80-90 million people. So that accounts for the high mintage of this coin. And it's actually quite nice. So since 1990, the East Germans have actually changed their currency 3 times. Okay, so they first issued this one, then they used this one, and now they use the euro. Actually, they changed it 2 times with 3 different currencies. So I hope this helps you with your German 2 mark coins. A very good history. And if you want our German 2 mark, the Empire coins, you've got each state issued their own 2 mark, as well as higher denominations. During the Weimar Republic, probably talking more about the 3 Reichsmark coins and also the 5, which have a lot of commemoratives. And for circulation, yeah, Germany is one of the few countries in Europe. Poland's another one which issued different commemorative, or different coins for the same denomination. Poland done it with the 10 and 20 zloty. and probably some higher 50 and 100 zloty. Not many other countries do this. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.